Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, Slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskaram Bhagavatas. In today's Ayiram Namangal, Ayiram Gunangal series, let us have the Anubhavam of Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam, Slokam 46. रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दीपत्यादिगुणात्मकं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्
विस्तारस्थावरस्थाणुप्रमाणं बीजमव्ययम् अर्थो अनर्थो महाकोशो महाभोगो महाधनः.
The first nama in Slokam 46 is Vistaraha, which means Bhagavan will destroy the world at the end of Kali Yuga and bring the Krita Yuga as mandated in the Vedas, when Adharma will be completely destroyed or annihilated and Dharma will soar high and people will perform their appropriate rites and do the right thing, as told in Vanaparvam in Sri Mahabharatam. The 4 yugas are Krita Yuga, when meditation is possible for everybody. It is the true Dharma Yuga. And the next is the Treta Yuga. In Treta Yuga, it is like people perform a lot of yagnas. Lord Rama was born in the Treta Yuga. That's why he did the Ashwamedha Yagam and his father did Putraka Yagam. There are many yagnas being done during that time. The third yuga is the Dwapara Yuga. This is when Lord Krishna was born, and it is a temple worship becomes the most important part. Then the fourth is a Kalki Yuga, when slowly there is a decline of dharma and adharma starts heading forth. That is when at the end of the Kali Yuga, the Kali Purusha comes, or Bhagavan comes in the form of Kali Purusha, and he annihilates all the people who are bad. So these are the 4 yugas and how Bhagavad Bhakti was happening during that time. The next nama is Stavarasthanu. He will rest and tranquil after the Kalki Avataram, after destruction of Adharma and establishing of Dharma. Bhagavan rests back in the Triparkadal, and that is Stavarasthanu. The Namavali is Stavarasthanave Namaha. The third nama is Pramanam, which means Bhagavan is the exemplary authority or evidence for those living in the Krita Yuga with regards to what is right and what is wrong. As he is the best authority, more than one's perception, he becomes a pramanam. He is the most important one because he is the example and he is the one who knows what is right and what is wrong. That is pramanam. The nama is Pramanaya Namaha. The next nama is Bhijam Avyayam, which means in Kali Yuga, when there is dearth of dharma and adharma is playing its role, it is like a land struck by famine. The whole world is suffering and he destroys the entire ecosystem and sows new seeds for dharma in the Krita Yuga. So after he destroys the Kali Yuga, the Krita Yuga starts when he sows fresh seeds of people who are righteous. The Nama is Bijam Avyayaya Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 18, Bhagavan says, Ghatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suvrite Prabhavak Pralayasthanam Nidanam Bijam Avyayam. When he says, I am the goal, I am the sustainer, I am the master, I am the witness, I am the abode of everything, and I am the refuge, and I am the dearest friend, which means that Bhagavan plays all the roles in his time. He is the creation. He says, I am the creation, I am the annihilation, I am the basis of everything, the resting place and the eternal seed. So Bhagavan said that he is responsible for everything and he is everything indeed. The next Dhamma is Arthaha. He is sought after by the privileged, the rishis and the wise, and as they do not seek any worldly pleasures like material wealth or happiness. They take refuge in Bhagavan and they ask for eternal bliss or moksha. So he is Arthaha, because they know he is the only one who can give moksha or mukti. Arthaha is the Nama, and the Namavali is Arthaya Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, verse 19, Bhagavan Lord Krishna says, after many births of spiritual practice, one who is endowed with knowledge, he will surrender unto me, knowing I am the cause of everything. Such a great soul is very rare to find, Arjuna. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma sa durlabha. Next we will see Anartha. After seeing Artha, where we said it is the privileged ones, you see. Now he also says he is sought after by those unfortunate ones who seek worldly pleasures as well. So he is not only sought after by people, those who want mukti, but he is also sought after by those who ask for worldly pleasures, like having a good home, a good job, need money, need cars, need that, need this, everything. So we, as normal human beings, also ask Bhagavan for all of that, even if though he can give eternal bliss at the end of life. So he is sought after by everybody, whether they ask for mukti or whether they ask for worldly pleasures. The Nama is Anarthaya Namaha. Now we will see Mahakosho. Maha is always huge, immense, vast, big. So Kosha is treasure. Now we say he possesses vast amount of treasures that do not deplete even after he keeps giving to others. So he keeps giving to us every single thing. So many people, every single day, and still his treasures do not deplete after giving. That is the Bhagavan. The 9 nidhis of wealth are in the Rohana mountain and they all belong to Bhagavan. The Nama is Mahakoshaya Namaha. In Amarakosham and Padma Puranam, 9 nidhis or 9 forms of wealth are described. Mahapadmam the great lotus flower, Padma, lotus flower, then the Shankam, which is a conch, Makaram, which is a crocodile, Kachapa, which is a tortoise, Mukunda, that is silver, Kunda, jasmine, Neela, which is a sapphire, and Kharva, the dwarf. So these 9 nidhis are in abundance with Bhagavan, as stated in Amarakosha and Padma Purana. Now let's see Mahabhoga. He possesses objects of great enjoyment. One can seek him to get wealth for attaining sensual gratification as ordained by him. He himself says about that. So his bhogam means it is enjoyment or happiness. Mahabhoga, he possesses everything that can make others happy. So he is Mahabhoga. Nama is Mahabhogaya Namaha. The last Nama in this slokam is Mahadanaha. Dhanam, we all know that it is wealth. He has so much of wealth that he has the ability to transform the poorest of poor persons on earth into a wealthy person, very wealthy person. We have seen this in Krishna Avataram, how Bhagavan Krishna changed Kuchela, who was very poor in tatters, to great riches. Marichi and Daksha received dharma from Sriman Narayana, and others received sensuous pleasures from him, as said by Prahlada in Vishnu Purana. The Nama is Mahadanaya Namaha. This brings us to the end of Slokam 46. To summarize, he destroys the world at the end of Kali Yuga and brings the Krita Yugam as mandated by the Vedas. This happens at the end of every Yuga. He rests in tranquil after Kalki Avataram, after destruction of Adharma and establishing Dharma and coming up of the Krita Yuga. He is the exemplary authority and evidence for those living in the Krita Yuga with regards to what is right or wrong. In Kali Yuga, when there is dearth of Dharma, just like a land struck by famine, he destroys the entire ecosystem and sows the seeds of Dharma in the Krita Yuga, when everything righteous starts happening. He is sought after by the privileged ones or the wise ones who seek his eternal happiness, eternal bliss than worldly pleasures. He is also sought after by the unfortunate ones who seek worldly materialistic pleasures. He possesses vast amount of wealth that does not deplete even in the very least giving away, even though he gives away incessantly to everyone. And there are the 9 nidhis as we saw. He possesses objects of great enjoyment which he can give us as well. He has the ability to transform the poorest of the poor on earth into a very wealthy person, as we have seen in the case of Sudama, who was a childhood friend of Lord Krishna. This brings us to the end of Slokam 46. See you all in Slokam 47.